Ian, the hunt for automatic promotion comes down to the weekend's game at Crawley. How's the group feeling ahead of the game?
Good. Disappointed after last week, but that disappointment went pretty quickly on Monday and it's back to business. We had a really good week's training. Looking forward to the game.
More often than not this season, the team has showed that big game mentality. That must be encouraging coming into the weekend as well.
Absolutely. I think we've been asked a lot of questions at times this season, and more often than not we've come up with the right answers, and we have to come up with the right answer again on Saturday.
How important was it that as a group you kind of pressed the reset button and got this Exeter defeat out of the system?
Yeah, look, I think it was just a real strange game for many reasons, but first half I thought we were okay. We got ahead in the game, and then second half we allowed them to turn it into a kind of a basketball shootout style game, and we just didn't manage it at all well. We need to learn from those lessons on Saturday and make sure we improve this weekend. We can play better than that, we know we can, and hopefully we can do that this weekend.
Yeah, I guess before getting it out of the system you'll have had a chance to sit down with the players and sort of go back over the game and evaluate where improvements can be made.
I think the whole week really. I think we probably made some wrong decisions in terms of how the week went and then how we managed Saturday, but second half, as I said, we just didn't play well enough, and there's no excuses there. We just weren't at the races.
As much as there's a lot riding on the game, of course, does the mentality kind of have to be a relaxed one from the group collectively?
Yeah, I mean, there's no good looking at what we can gain or what we can lose. We have to, focus on the job at hand and make sure that we perform to our usual standards. There's always going to be nerves. Nerves aren't necessarily a bad thing. It's just how you channel those nerves. And as I said on Saturday, we just didn't channel those nerves well enough. We became nervy second half. We became fearful, and that's the difference. Nerves and are great and all well and good at times because it shows you care. But when they transform into fear, it can stop you, and it stopped us playing our usual game second half.
Crawley Town, not much to play for in terms of their league position, but they're not likely to roll over, are they?
Absolutely not. They're a good team, and it's going to be a really, really tough game, challenging game. We're on the Sky, so Sky adds a bit of spice to the game, and also we're away from home, and no team will want to see any club celebrate at their ground. So that's motivation for them, but we have our own goals and motivation, and we have to make sure we play better than we did on Saturday, and if we do, hopefully we can get the right result. Of
course, a few bumps and bruises from last week's game. How are the players coming into this one?
Yeah, we've managed them well this week. As I said, training was exceptional this morning. Kieran will be out, we'll miss him. A slight calf strain, but other than that everyone's good to go. People will have improved for last week, improved for the experience, but also Sars will be fitter. A few of the other lads have got over the niggles now, and we're ready to go.